Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike, aka it's me, Mickey T, and I want to welcome all of you faces back to the channel where we are all about documenting building up that dream life with my wife, who unfortunately is having a hip injection today. Yes, that is what the point of this channel is about. I just want to document all of the memories and all of the things that go right and go wrong whilst we're trying to build our little dream life. And what that looks like, I can't really tell you yet, but as long as we're happy, as long as we're relatively healthy and striving for that dream, then we're going to take you on that journey of showing you all the highs and the lows. So, if you like self-improvement vlogs or you want to just follow along a nice little adorable cat, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button, because it really helps him out. Right, I've just got in the car to go to work, and I thought I'd document this very quickly, because those that have been watching for a short while would probably like to know that yes, there is bird poop on the car, but forgetting the bird poop that will be wiped away momentarily, the fence survived. Last night and yesterday, well actually all weekend, we kind of had this like really bad windstorm, and it wasn't too bad here, but other places in the UK had like roofs ripped off and stuff. It was just wild. But yeah, at least that survived, because I tell you what, if that was the old wall that we had there that was all cracked and crumbling, that would have come down. I mean, that would have come down a long time ago, but we're out very, very late. But I step into the lift at work with really bushy hair, and this is Katnipp, my sister-in-law's business, where I actually work part-time to full-time. It kind of depends on how busy we are, packing orders and just helping run the business. So let's get down to business to shake the ink. In which, just to answer the question, we have to do that so the ink doesn't clog up. Don't know why, we were just told to do it when we got the printer, and when you're told to do something with a very, very expensive printer, you tend not to ignore the advice. However, we're going to go ahead and sit down and get to work with answering the emails and stuff first, because that's always job number one on the menu. Actually, no, shaking the ink is. Job number two is then checking emails, answering messages, and just making sure everything's running shipshape. Katnipp. However, all the messages were actually already answered, thanks to Dean, and the emails are already done, so that means I can go ahead, turn on the Mac, and just get to work on doing the orders. Now, unfortunately, I don't really document anything to do with fulfilling orders and stuff much because of two reasons. First and foremost, there's a lot of names involved, and not everybody wants their name on the internet. Most people don't mind. If you sort of shout out the first name, a lot of people don't mind. But we have been told off before in the past for doing so. So, we try not to document too many names at the business, and also, just because I'm trying to sort of step away from the Katnipp related content as much. Obviously, I need to be honest and say that Katnipp is obviously in part of my life. It's an integral part of, you know, keeping the bills paid and everything. So I do document it, but I'm trying not to make it overly Katnipp related now. Trying to step away and kind of focus more on my journey, Ashleigh's journey, and the travel stuff. Because yes, we've got some travel vlogs coming up, but there'll be more information coming about that in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to the vlogs. However, let's go ahead and get you guys put down and get to work, as we have 64 orders to try and get through. I don't know if I'm going to get through them all today. Dean might jump on orders, but we'll find out in a bizzle. So I'll check back in with you at lunchtime. Okay, no, it's not lunchtime. I have been summoned downstairs, apparently. And I know I said I was trying not to do this whole thing where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this thing, and then I cut to already done it, and then I'm on the other side, and I'm like, I just did the thing. But unfortunately, I had to carry up a monitor upstairs for Catherine, and I couldn't vlog with, you know, I was carrying it with both arms. So, yeah, I'm sure you understand, but now I'm going to get back to work. I got roped into another thing.
I think this is brilliant. 10 quid. That's for markets and stuff, isn't it? We love bargain.
We love a bargain.
We love a bargain.
You got it in a charity shop, didn't you?
Yeah, I got it from a charity shop, and then I also negotiated. I was like, can I have all these hooks that you're throwing out? And then they were like, yeah, I don't see why not. So I got a bucket of hooks as well.
I will get some work done today, I will. I don't mind that. I suppose this technically is work, but keeping the guns fresh. Right, there's one in. Up, up and away. I can be your hero, baby. No, that's it. There you are, that's for you. It's alright, love. Oh. Oh no, oh no. Oh. There seems to be a bit of a traffic jam. Nothing a bit of bullying your way through can't help. Beep. God, my hair is annoying when I haven't like showered and properly styled it, but it's dinner time, so let's go and get some lunch. If I teleport back with, I got some beef jerky and some pre-cooked chicken breast and a Monster, because I need a bit of energy today because it's a busy day. And for some reason, I've just woke up in one of those really tired moods. It's so bizarre, like I went to sleep early enough, but I just couldn't wake up this morning. Other than I'm being joined by the legend himself, and the legendess, who isn't quite here yet. Well, time to get back to work, I suppose. Drinking game. Take a shot every time Mike starts filming, every time he steps into the elevator at Katnipp. But it is the end of the day, so I'm going to pick up my wife, who had a hip injection earlier, and they gave her the strongest painkillers, so she's a little bit loopy. How many fingers am I holding up?
Do you have to like get me one that look like crap? Well, if you just 3.
I wasn't, I was holding up 1.
Not funny.
But I've managed to get her, well, help her get changed and comfy. Are you comfy?
Yeah, I think the heating could go on though.
Could it? Are you sure about that?
I'm cold.
Alright, I'll go put the heating on. Totally forgot that the heating thing was on my side of the bed from last night. Wait, there we are, heating on. And I just want to go ahead and say that I'm going to be looking after Ashleigh tonight and just making sure that she doesn't do anything silly on the very intense painkillers that she's on. I'm just
like
planning.
What?
I'm kidding.
Order a takeaway.
So I'm going to spend some time with Ashleigh, and I am going to end it a little bit early today, and I'll check back in with you in the morning, where we've got a bit of a special, not a special event, but I'm doing something a little bit differently with the gaming channel this week, but I'll talk to you about that in the morning. So for now, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Please forgive the man boobies. I just wanted to document that I am having my breakfast before I go to the gym. Oh, that's hot. Ow. Ashleigh's just very, very quickly hiding all of her chocolate snacks.
All of the snacky snacks. Hello.
But yeah, the only reason why I'm actually vlogging up here again is because I obviously wanted to just let you guys just visually check in with the wife after a hip injection, but I think she's doing alright, I think. Oh, I cannot...
Oh no, don't get them all out. Oh, dear. One sec, I need to scratch my nose, but I don't want it to look like I'm picking it.
Go on, get right in there. Go on, Wolf.
No, that's horrible. Okay, I'm good. Oh, stop.
Are you doing alright?
Yeah, I'm just feeling sorry for myself.
Because you can't drive and go and see your horse.
Yeah, basically.
But Ashleigh's not going to waste today. She's actually going to try and get the bookkeeping done.
I was going to watch High School Musical.
Whilst getting the bookkeeping done. You
Drat.
Promised.
Drat.
Plus,
well,
we also need to get on top of it.
Yeah, I know.
So, and then later on, Ashleigh is going to register with HMRC, and we're going to bring you guys along on that journey. But first, I need to get this porridge down me, and then get to the gym. Then I've got video stuff, editing to do all day.
Okay.
Always working, overworked and underpaid. Time to get off and get to the gym, and oh my gosh, is it bright today. I'm a little bit annoyed actually, because I said, oh yeah, if the weather's nice I might walk to the gym, but yeah, that didn't happen. I woke up too late. Oh, I totally forgot that it's the kids' half term this week, and oh my god, is it busy. I don't think it's the gym, I think it's more the pool, but my god. But we've got 5 minutes, so let's get on it. Well, that's that session over and done with, and to be honest, it was a good session for the most part, but I tell you what, don't know what it was, but my arms just feel weak today. Like, literally got on the bench press and put 60 kilos on, which for the record is like, I should be past that on my personal best at this point. Like 60 is what I can comfortably do, but just started doing my first set, and I think it was a combination of having my arms too narrow on the bar and everything else. But yeah, I just literally couldn't lift 60 to save my life. I think I did 3 reps and then couldn't push up on the 4th, so obviously Adam had to step in. But also I want to apologise for not filming as well, because it's bank holiday week this week, which means the kids are off, which means the gym, even though normally it quietens on bank holidays because a lot of parents obviously take the time off to spend with the kids and look after the kids and stuff, but yeah, for some reason just absolutely manic today. So yeah, unfortunately it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead now and make up a protein shake, and I've thought as well what I'm actually going to do is not have eggs because we don't have any eggs, but what we do have, if I just move the cheese over, is we actually have some Greek recipe strain, basically some Greek yogurt with 5% fat. So I'm going to have some Greek yogurt, and assuming that they are okay, which I don't know if they are or not. Oh yeah, they seem a bit squishy, but they should be fine. I'm going to mix in some fruit, a bit of a different lunch, and then maybe just put a drizzle of honey over it, maybe, just to add that little bit of sweetness. Oh, and do you know what? This is actually pretty decent. So for a protein shake, and then this entire bowl of like a squeezy honey, 150 grams of that 5% fat yogurt, and 100 grams of mixed berries. This actually only comes, and I weighed it all out by the way, only comes to about 500 calories, which is pretty insane. Plus, the thickness of the yogurt, if you go for like a 5% like Greek yogurt, it looks like ice cream, so it's proper like tricking your mind a little bit. And do you know what? I'm actually thinking if you were to add like a drop of vanilla extract to that yogurt and just give it a quick mix, probably tastes a tiny bit like vanilla ice cream, which I would be tempted to try, but I really want to get on, so but we'll give it a quick taste on camera. I don't really like typically doing this because I'm a bit funny about eating in public, to be honest. And you might be like, "Oh, Mike, you sat in your kitchen, you're not in public," but I've still got hundreds of people sat watching me, judging me get food in my beard. The berries, the blueberries especially. I like this. I might have this more often. You know, different to just having the same old fried eggs every time I get back from the gym. Which I know that some people watching this will probably be like, hurrah, finally, Mike eats something different for once. I'm looking at you, Jay. There you go, my little princess.
Thank you.
What are you asking me that for?
So, I'm just thinking,
I am vlogging this just because it's part of, you know.
am I keeping... That looks like a flaccid penis. Am I keeping...
What? Oh, for God's sake.
Why does it look so wrong?
Go away. You're making my life waff. Waff?
What? Your life laugh?
I should be the only one making my wife waff.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'm obviously looking for like saddles for
For the saddle business.
customers.
Oh, for your customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I keeping that separate to the saddle hub?
No, that should be part of the saddle hub.
Oh god. Ugh. Pain.
Yeah, it's very awkward, like, not just for you guys watching, but for me filming it, because I don't like seeing you in pain. But it's like, should I really be filming when she's sat there and she's like, "Ah, dying, ah."
Not quite that bad.
No, sometimes.
So, am I keeping the saddle separate to the fitting?
Yeah.
Right.
Because eventually it will be wrapped up into the same thing. If you go out and you fit somebody's saddle,
Yeah.
then put that down as like your expense, because it's just the fitting service, like it's just the fitting and adjustment service.
Yeah.
But if you're technically speaking, it is part of the same thing, but this is where it gets a bit sticky with the saddle hub already being registered under my name. versus being registered under your name. So, well, it sounds like a plan to me. Finger looking good. Wet. Yeah, so Ashleigh was just asking me a question there about how we're going to manage money with, like, her stuff, because on a technicality, the Saddle Hub stuff does, like, sort of, like, 60% play heavily into what Ashleigh does, but behind the scenes stuff, like, it's all registered, like, to my name and stuff, so it's a bit of a pickle, but we will have to move it over at some point. But I don't want to confuse, like, the whole system yet, and I don't want Ashleigh to get, like, overwhelmed, so I just want to help Ashleigh, like, ease her into this, like, money management side of, like, being self-employed and stuff. But I'm going to go ahead now and get to work on this, editing this video. So basically, long story short, there's a trend in Minecraft where you make a, like, full movie, and they're normally, like, between 2 to 5 hours long. It depends. Like, I am not I don't know how long my video is going to be, but as you can see, like, there's a couple here. One's got 11 million views, one's got 4 million views. Like, I don't think mine's going to achieve 1 million views, but you never know with these things. But it's essentially just a compilation of, like, all of your episodes up until you hit that 2,000 days, like, played time, or 1,000 days, or 3,000 days, or whatever. And people like to watch them because they like to just see what you got up to, like, you know, what you built and stuff. But the problem is a lot of my progress isn't building, it's removing blocks. Because I'm doing, like, this whole, like, dwarf themed, like, approach of, like, digging out in this mountain and building it up, and my progress building wise is a lot slower than most people, and that's one of the things that's kind of been, like, stressing me out a little bit over the last couple of months, because I'm still not able to, like, progress my building skill within the game. And you might be like, Mike, it's Minecraft, it's a kid's game, there's no skill involved, but you'll be surprised. For those that are artists that are watching this vlog, building in Minecraft is actually very much like pixel art. You've got to consider like the texture of each block and the color and the shade of each block, and you can use that to help create hyper realism within your game, and you can add, like, shadows to builds and textures and shading and stuff. So it actually is kind of becoming its own version of, like, a form of artwork. And yeah, I suck at it, but we move forward. Let's get this video started and see what we can get done in the next 5 hours ish. 5 hours of editing. Ooh. I was just going to the toilet. Oh, she's got her earphones in.
What?
I was just going to the toilet and taking a break, and I just went to close the door. Just, you know, because I was going to the toilet upstairs. Look what I just found.
Where?
Behind the door.
How the heck did you get behind the door?
I can't show you because it's somebody's name and address, but you guys might remember about 4 weeks ago, we sold a saddle and we boxed it up, and Ashleigh got very irate with me because I lost the label. It was very late at night, and yeah, I've literally just found it behind the door. I literally walked in here and I was like, oh, I should probably just shut the door just because, you know, I'm going to the toilet, got to do this thing. Because I literally just went to close the door like this. And as I happened to close the door, I was looking down and I went, oh. Oh, my God.
Well, that's awkward.
I'll take an apology if you've got one.
What?
I'm kidding. I am now, like, I think, like, 2 hours or, like, an hour and a half into this, maybe 2 hours, and I've only got 1 out of 10 videos kind of edited towards this long video. I'm only, like, 10 minutes in, so this is probably going to kill me. The honest truth is, this is probably going to be one of those projects where, in the back of my head, I was like, oh yeah, I hope I can get this done for like Friday afternoon and then just kind of take the weekend off again. But I don't think this is happening. I think I'm gonna have to edit on Saturday morning, because I'm actually going out to visit family on Saturday afternoon, and then I've got a party on Saturday evening, and then Sunday I think I'm gonna have to wake up and try and bash through it. But I don't think this is going to be done to the highest quality. And I did consider, like, reaching out to an editor to get a price, but if you consider that a normal average video is around $200 to $300, depending on what you want, yeah, if you times that by 10 for like 10 videos worth of content packed into one video, you're probably looking at like $2,000 to $3,000, which yeah, that's way out of my budget. that would clear my bank account, I'll tell you that much for free. So gotta get on and do it myself. Oh, well, I've just sat down because I've come back from the toilet. The video is currently at 40 minutes long, and what I realised very, very quickly is looking at the amount of episodes that I've just dragged that one in. So I've just dragged that episode into the editing software, and that's what I need to edit. So after this, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, like 11 or 12 more videos to edit. And so far I've done 1, 2, 3, and this will be my 5th. Yeah. But I'm going to leave it there for a couple of hours because I need a rest. I was sat there editing it and I could just feel myself getting tired, and like it's so much like focus, like going, because a lot of people just download the episodes, put them together, and then render it out as one long thing with a few tweaks here and there. And the temptation to do that has been pretty big, I'm not going to lie. But I like to kind of do this project with a fresh perspective and kind of bring my most up-to-date editing techniques and ideas into all the videos to kind of reinvigorate them and make them feel a bit more special. And it's so the current subscribers who are currently subscribed to the channel aren't essentially watching. I mean, they are the same concept and the same kind of projects, and it's still me doing the old videos, but I'm doing them in sort of trying to shred it in a new light. So that's why I kind of do it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing it this way, and I'm going to put my hand on my heart and say this to you guys, who most of you guys just watch the vlogs, but some of you do watch the gaming videos. I am actually going to try and do as much editing as I can for Thursday. Then by sort of 5 PM Thursday afternoon, if I don't have the rest of it done and edited and bashed out, and I will try because I'll be coming back to do it tonight and tomorrow night after work and such. If I can't get it done by Thursday afternoon, I'll just download the remaining episodes and just slap them on the end, because I know that's really lazy, and I know you're going to judge me for it, but I've got so much more to focus on this week. For example, sitting down and getting Ashleigh registered as self-employed with HMRC. So we're just going through it right now.
Why do you always do it when I've got an itchy nose?
Mate, like, don't take this the wrong way, but you always have an itchy nose.
I've got an itchy everything.
And I'm not even trying to be mean there, by the way. Ashleigh genuinely has, I think it's part of your neuropathy or something, but you are always like itching your head or your nose or
something. Oh, my nose is really itching now. I think it's because we're talking about it.
But no, seriously, like, I don't mean to do it, but honestly, if you pay attention in future vlogs, you'll probably see Ashleigh itch her nose or something a lot more in the background.
Help me.
I love you. Well, that didn't go according to plan at all. My plan was to kind of, have Ashleigh register with HMRC and we'd go, high five, yeah, you're now officially self-employed. But yeah, no, ran into a complication. Basically, my wife is a spy. Just walked in the kitchen and Ashleigh said, well, it didn't go quite as planned, but I know your secret. You're a little spy. You're not who you say you are, because your name is not on the system.
I don't exist.
Yeah, no, seriously, Ashleigh's, for some bizarre reason, we think Ashleigh's national insurance number is still attached to her maiden name.
Yeah, but it's not, it can't, brains. It doesn't matter, apparently, what name it's attached to. It's, like, forever yours kind of thing. Like, it's, oh, jeez.
Yeah, so basically she can't log into her government account because the national insurance number's not working.
This is what happens to my brain when I get
So-
tired. I just can't speak.
Yeah, so Ashleigh's going to have to give them a ring in the morning and find out what the hell is going on, because we need to get this sorted, because you can't get registered with an accountant without registering as a sole trader. We can't set up a bank account without registering as a sole trader, so...
And I can't do that without logging in.
And Ashleigh can't go out and work without a bank account, so...
And you can't log me in because apparently I don't exist. So.
Well, I never... It wasn't that difficult when I did it. Why do you always have to come along and make things bloody difficult?
Because I'm awkward. Do you want some of that?
No, I'm alright, thank you. Oh yeah, and just whilst I've got you on the phone, yeah, we ordered Chinese last night. I was just wanting a chicken kebab, but actually really fancied Chinese, so we compromised and got the Chinese.
Yeah, but I wish you didn't know.
Oh, sorry, Aria. But so I ended up just eating. I went for a meal that I estimated to be about 1,500 calories, which I had about 1,500 calories. So probably went over, in all honesty. But I tried my best to not go over. But yeah, well, it is what it is.
Happens.
As they say in the bin. Yes! I thought I was in for a rough ride. I was getting ready meals out the freezer and every single one of them said, defrost thoroughly before cooking. And I was about to lose my absolute shenanigans, and then the gym kitchen came in clutch with a meat feast pasta that you can cook from frozen. Yes!
Why done this?
What?
The tax thing.
Well, you see, Billy, because you took you put the money in the bank account and you paid for the saddle, but what you didn't do is put the tax aside from the profit that you made on that sale.
Oh.
So I did it for you.
Oh, okay, is it?
Are you really about to try and figure out 20%? I figured it out. I took 1,045 minus the amount that she paid for it, then the difference, I figured out 20% of that, and that's how much I put aside.
Alright, yeah, fair enough. I just thought it seemed a little high.
You dare try and accuse me of not knowing how
Who's
to
this got
math?
from back?
Told you, always itchy. I told
Oh
you.
my God.
Yeah, I don't know if I should
Just-
vlog this.
You might need to hold your breath. This might hurt. Does it hurt if I touch it?
Not really.
Right, okay, good luck. Ooh, what's that? Oh, Oreo! He's just gone on my foot. Hello, dude. What are you doing?
Ooh.
I'm a bit scared.
Ah!
Is it going to hurt too much?
That friggin' Rex.
Yeah, okay. Do you want me to leave it?
And I know that I was topless in the last clip because Ashleigh was popping the spot, but yeah, it's actually been a couple of hours. It's now 11:30 at night, and I came back to work to edit this video again because I was really hoping to get like the first hour edited and get this particular episode edited, because obviously I'm doing it episode by episode, and this episode I'm actually like 2/3 of the way through it, and I was trying to push through and get it done, but I've found myself starting to like cut corners in the edit and like chop bits out, and it's just starting to get a little bit choppy and stuff because I'm basically knackered. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, guys, and I'll check back in with you tomorrow, where we're going to be at Katnipp for some Katnipp shenanigans, followed up by some more editing. Day in the life of It's Me, Mickey T. Good morning, everybody. Floor 3, please, and thank you. But I welcome your faces back, and it is now Wednesday. Forgot what day of the week it was then. And I say welcome you back, like you haven't just been watching the last 2 days of my life in full, but it is what it is. Let's get the lights on, get the sign switched on. And it's not just the sign, by the way, with these. It's like literally, we've got like all of the machines attached to like little plug timers, which is why I have to like run through that every morning. Just FYI, just in case anybody asked. Whiting's shaketh. Thank you. Oh. Second time's charm. Hey. Here's you. Someone has been snacking on the sunflower seeds. And, yeah, it looks like I've shaken the white ink just a little bit too hard. I have no idea where that's from. I think that's just the jeans, but that is embarrassing. It's my time. to shine. Hey. And yes, that did just catch me mid-mouthful of double roasted salted pumpkin seeds. But I'm glad that we could get the dance in this week. A lot of you guys were, and I was as well, very, very sad last week when we couldn't involve the Wednesday fire alarm dance. And yes, by the way, I am fully aware that, you know, for the people that are out there that are going to question my sanity over that, there is a fire alarm test every Wednesday at 9:30, and that's how I kind of know that it's a test, because I look at, well, as soon as it goes off, I look at the time and it says 9:30. If it was any before or any after, I'd worry, but I always give it like 30 seconds, and then I start thinking about, you know, evacuating. Because sometimes it goes on for like 30 seconds, sometimes it goes on for a minute. Once it went on for like a good 2 or 3 minutes before they finally turned it off. And only once in this entire building have they done a test where we actually go out to the fire point. So, yeah, just thought I'd let you know that I'm not completely cracked. I am aware that I do need to take it sort of relatively seriously. But still, the dancing makes it just a fun part of the vlogs. Oh, time to make things up. Turn you on. Still, you take another day off. And yeah, totally forgot to record anything, but we are jumping forward to dinner time. And I must remember, long life milk and Dean wants something from Coupons. Long life milk, Dean wants something from Coupons. Every time Dean's asked me, I've always got back and went, crud, I forgot. I also want to stress as well that Ashleigh has been trying to sort out this HMRC debacle at home, like, for like the last hour and a half, and she hasn't messaged me for a short while, but it really sounds like she's getting the runaround. I managed and didn't forget the long life milk. Oh, it looks like I'm getting joined again. It's like a little tea party. Between me and you, Dean said they had Mexican last night, and they've cooked like enough for dinner today, but it smells mint, but who the bloody hell puts veg in Mexican food? Broccoli? Ugh. But forgetting about that food, I got chicken and cheese strings. Don't know why I was deliberating for ages about what I wanted, but it was just kind of felt... I had these on Monday, and I forgot how much I actually just enjoy chicken fillets, so I decided to get some more. To defeat the Huns, we can turn that off. Because we are indeed coming to the end of the day. Well, it's now the end of the day. Now, it is actually only 20 to 4, so technically I don't finish yet, but I've decided to finish a little bit early so I can walk home, because honestly, I've been feeling a bit naff this week. I feel like I've put a bit of weight on, and I'm just not feeling too good in myself, so I thought a walk might help a little bit. And I'm only just round the corner, but not in pretty good time. I can feel it about it to start raining. Oh, there we are. Now, don't worry, you are going to find out what is in that box, but you're going to find out later on, because we've got some stuff to get on with first. What's your plans this afternoon?
Well, we need to go shopping.
We do, but I am going to work out the plans. But have you got anything else planned?
No. Right,
okay, I'm going to utilise your non-plans. We have work to do. Love you.
Love you too.
Don't know if you can see it, but I definitely got home in good time, because it has now started raining. But I'm now sitting down, because as you are more than aware that I need to get on with editing this video. I'm currently at around about 50 minutes of footage, but we're not even halfway through on the episodes yet, so I do think this is probably going to be hopefully aiming for around about the 2-hour mark of a video, but that means we're not even halfway through yet. So I really want to try and get on and bash through as much as I can today. Then obviously tomorrow will be the last day, and if I'm not kind of finishing it up by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm probably just going to get the full episodes off YouTube and just chop them up and add them on the end, because yeah, I don't want to be lazy about this. You guys, anybody that's watched me long enough will know that I put 110% into my gaming videos. I literally do. Like, I have had days, like weekends as well, where like I've worked from like 9 a.m. all the way up till 9 p.m. Saturday and Sundays just to get the videos up to scratch. But most people, by the way, most people actually just download all the episodes and just squish them all together. Some people don't even bother to chop off the intros and the outros. They literally just leave them in and just play it as one long video. But I'm not about that life, really. I'd rather bring in my fresh perspective and skills and chop it up like I'm editing it now, rather than just what my editing was like. Because I look at some of my older stuff and it just seems like so badly paced, and like there's information in there that's like, oh my god, Mike, shut up and just move on already. And I'm just like nattering away like a bit like I am now. So yeah, gotta get on with this, and I'll check back in with you at the end. Well, I've been working a little bit longer than I anticipated. It's now 7 o'clock in the evening. Seriously though, proud of you, kid.
Another 3 to be added on. So 17 in March.
Editing Mike here, real quick interjection. For some reason, there's a couple of clips missing. For context, Ashleigh's literally just told me that she's now fully booked for March with her saddle fitting services, which is just insane. However, let's jump back to the video. I'm now going to buy a Ferrari. Okay, turns out there wasn't a Ferrari within the budget range. However, I am now downstairs. And I just want to preface the kind of like fully booked for March thing. Ashleigh and I are very, very hyper aware that obviously we don't know the landscape of how Ashleigh's body is going to react to the self-employment. Like, obviously, it's when I say self-employment, I mean, you know, like going out there and doing the work and stuff. So we are taking this very, very slowly. So she has only booked in a small number of slots in March. She could technically take on probably double the amount of people if she really wanted to, but we've kind of said no, keep it there, keep it at 17, and then if anybody contacts her moving forward, ask if they're okay to book in April and start filling up April instead, and then maybe aim to try and get like 17 to 20 people in April, and then build it up from there, and then we'll figure out as we go along, kind of, you know, and we'll speak to Ashleigh in the vlogs over the next couple of months, and we'll find out where the sweet spot is at. How many clients a week is Ashleigh able to maintain without, you know, overbearing herself, without her body breaking down, without, you know, and listen to her body. We've been through many, many years of Ashleigh doing things and then getting extremely exhausted from it and then being bedbound for 2 days. So it is going to be a learning process for both of us. It's going to be a new adventure. So strap yourself in, because obviously I'm going to document all of it. This is the whole point of these vlogs, is to just document our lives and building up this stream. So, but as far as I can tell, this time next year we're going to be retired in the Maldives. I'm joking, of course, but yeah, this is the best outcome that both of us could have dreamed of. But I want to move on and not get too caught up on things, because I'm actually going to be using some 5% fat mince and this Lebanese shawarma spice mix, because I'm going to attempt to make some beef kebabs, and then I'm going to wrap them up with a bit of garlic sauce in a naan bread, because these naan breads they're about 500 calories for a whole naan bread. Naan bread. They're about 500 calories and half.
Just half one, mate.
What?
We'll just half one.
Well, I want a full one.
Oh, well, I just want half, so you do a full one, I'll have half.
You keep to yourself, poop queen.
Aye.
And then obviously the mince for half the pack is like 300, so it's like 800 calories, which, you know, is well within the amount that I've got left. I think I've got like 1,400 calories left, so yeah. Oh, and I do want to stress as well, by the way, that our fridge is completely empty. We have literally nothing but Ashleigh's dairy snack Lunchables and a bunch of sauces, which are most are probably out of date, and I really need to clean that fridge. And we were supposed to be going shopping this afternoon, but Ashleigh's now decided that she's going to go shopping over the weekend instead with my mum. So we're actually now basically just going to be living off scraps. No, we're not really. But basically, both of us just couldn't be bothered to go shopping today, so that's what we're doing. So we're kind of trying to utilise everything that we've got available to us. And I realise that I've still got plenty of calories. So yeah, that's the reason why we're not going shopping this evening, by the way. And I promise I haven't done this on purpose, but poor Ashleigh, bless her, she's got a really bad tummy, and she walked in and she looked at these and she went, really? She walked in and she looked at me and she went, it's not even funny. That wasn't the intention. I was just trying to do like lamb kofta type kebab things, but just without the stick in the middle. And there we are. I would have had tzatziki on this as well, like a bit of yogurt, and well, you know what tzatziki is, don't need to explain it, but we've got nothing to make it, so I'm going to have a very, very light drizzle of Hellmann's garlic sauce, and when I say light, I mean like extremely light, but then all you do is just wrap it up and eat it, or if it falls apart, we've got a fork. And I even have some left over for me dinner tomorrow. But I'm going to get into the front room and get this down my neck, 'cause I'm freaking starving. Oh, I was just about to vlog and ask how are you finding the food.
It's lovely, but I can feel my stomach going again.
Oh no, oh boy. What are you asking me, darling?
If I drive, will you go in the shop for me?
How about I drive and I go in the shop, but you just accompany me? Well, even though we said we weren't going to shopping tonight. Turns out we're going shopping. Yeah, Ashleigh wanted some milk, so I've had to come to Asda to grab some milk. And I might as well get me some Pepsi whilst I'm here, why not say? I can't get you a chocolate one because there isn't one, so I'll get you that one. But we have milk. Well, that was almost a success. I also walked around the corner and there was a young lass, a young couple at the end of the aisle where the milk was, and she was like getting down on one knee, you know, like messing around, pretending to propose.
Oh, yeah.
And I walked around the corner and they saw me and she got up quickly. She looked proper embarrassed. I was going to say, just carry on. But she got up before I could get to the end of the aisle. I hope they live happily ever after. And I was going to continue editing tonight for the next couple of hours, but I think I'm going to leave that there for today, even though technically I'm still way off getting it done. And as for this unit, I am going to get this done and I am going to showcase it to you, but again, this is going to have to be like tomorrow after dinner because I totally forgot, but I also have clothes to put away as well, so anyway, you know, housework and all that, so we'll get on and get this sorted. We all got to do housework, am I right, folks? Honestly, like, most of you are probably going to hate me for saying this, so maybe not hate me. Maybe some of you are understanding, like, yeah, Mike, I fully agree, but all these autonomous robots and AI things, I'm not a fan of the stealing of the artwork at all. You guys know that, you know, I definitely don't support stealing artwork and making AI learn from artwork. But robots, on the other hand, I would buy a house robot that did all the housework. I'm just saying, it's going to make my life easier. I'll be able to focus on doing the things that I love. I've said it a million times before, I'll say it a million times again. But I'm going to get these clothes done, guys, so I'll leave it there for today. So I'll see you tomorrow for another gym day, as well as, well, actually, now that I think about it, we're under pressure to get this video edited, because if we don't get it edited, the video's not going to get done, because I've got such a busy weekend, I don't know what I'm going to do. Good night. Good morning, and yes, I am topless, but I have got my gym bottoms on, because today is gym day. Thursdays we go to the gym at around about 11 o'clock, and it's 10:15 at the moment, and I'm actually planning on walking to the gym today. I know, look at me, woo! It's about a 25-minute walk from my house to the gym, 20-25 minutes. So I'm having my breakfast, which I was told off by my PT once for not eating breakfast on gym mornings, and I'm going to try putting just one scoop. So normally I have 2 scoops, but I'm going to try having 1 scoop of protein powder in it, just to sort of up the protein intake and try and add a bit of flavour. Now this might go disastrously wrong, or this might actually be you know, a new well, it won't be a new discovery. I'm sure there's people that have done it already. And I'm actually heading off to the gym I'm walking there this morning because I didn't have to. Ashleigh could have come home and picked me up, but I looked outside and the sky was blue and the sun was shining. I thought I want a little bit of that, but yeah, I misjudged the wind a little bit. It's a bit nippy, so unfortunately, yeah, I screwed up by not bringing my jacket. Also, I'm going to be real with you. I set off at like 25 past, thinking it was going to take me about 25 minutes to get to the gym, but I just looked at the time on my phone and it's only 22 and I'm only about 5-10 minutes away, so I may have misjudged how long it takes to walk to the gym, so I'll have to keep that in mind moving forward. And I tell you what, the breeze has died down around this area a little bit, but the sun is shining and just no cars, it's peaceful. I love this sort of weather when it's not too hot, so you don't have to like worry about baking alive, but it's just got that cool breeze just to keep you at that right temperature. Things feel like they're on the up at the moment, and my God, does it fill my heart and soul with that just good juju. Thank you guys, seriously. This isn't just on me and Ashleigh for making our dreams happen. My dreams are to become a content creator, and most of it is because of you guys, and a lot of our videos and vlogs now are closing in on hitting like 1k views every time. I'm just so blessed. Thank you, seriously. The sun, the community, life is good for the next 5 minutes until I get on the gym grind and my arms and my back hurt. Oh, well, that was a good gym session. Yeah. And then I walked home and realised that the car's outside. Ashleigh could have picked me up. I thought she was out all day. Going to grab a grenade bar and how long have you been home?
Since about 11.
So you could have picked me up from the gym?
I said this to you. I said I'm home if you want picking up.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Thanks for waiting. One of our advisors will be with you as soon as possible.
I'm finished if you want a lift.
I didn't see that. I just saw the picture.
No, I did.
Could have saved me like 20 minutes.
Sauce. Please, can you open that?
Open what? No. Hold on. Well, finally got that sorted, and I actually had a thought when I was in the shower this morning, and to be honest, there's nothing better than epiphany in the shower, a shower piff if you like. And I realised that obviously my goal was to try and edit everything from scratch in this massive video that I'm doing, and I know that some of my community members over on the gaming channel might be a bit iffy about this, but unfortunately it's not me being lazy, I'm just out of time realistically. So but I realised that a lot of the episodes that I'm getting up to now are only within like the last 6 months, so my editing style was like not as refined as it is now, but a little bit more refined, and there wasn't as much like nattering in the videos and stuff. So I don't feel as bad just downloading and slapping the videos on the end, which is obviously going to speed up the time massively so that I can get this mega video done. Then obviously we've got to go shopping later on, and I also need to construct that unit that we got delivered yesterday because that needs sorting out as well. So I've still got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it because, as you guys know, on Saturday I'm meeting family, distant family, halfway at around dinner time. So unfortunately, if you consider like travel time and getting ready and then getting back, I just don't have time to edit anything on Saturday, and then I'm at a party on Saturday night, and then I do have time on Sunday, but I'd rather just kind of like take Sunday off and get a lot of the admin stuff done that I need to get done. Like I need to get caught up on my accounts because Ashleigh's got all caught up on the Saddle Hub stuff, and we've still got to register everything for Ashleigh, so we've still got a lot to do. So yeah, I think ultimately what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off this episode that actually, did I just finish one or? I can't quite remember. So I think I'm going to double check that I've finished this episode, then I'm going to have a look at what episode it is on the YouTubes, and then download everything. And then what I might actually do, if I can get all the other videos downloaded and slapped on within like the next hour, if I am done, I might do a live stream to just kind of like wrap everything up and get some like final footage to slap on the end. Because I still want to kind of transform the entranceway of my Dwarven City a little bit, but sorry, I'm literally just thinking out loud now. Right, I'm going to get on and I'll check in with you guys in a little while. Anyway, I am just live on Twitch right now, and I wanted to go ahead and let some people say hi to the vlog, so they can say hi to themselves a bit later on. We got Mick, we got Mrs. Moodle hanging around in chat. We got Shizy. We got loads of cool people in chat right now. Hey, how you doing? But yeah, I did actually manage to get the video done, and I also did that live stream as well. So it actually turned out to be a much more productive day. Now I will admit it was a bit of a pain to download all the videos, and it did take me a little bit longer than I anticipated. But for the most part, it turned out pretty fine. So I'm actually just turning everything off and heading down to see the wife.
Ooh, hi.
How are you doing, my little one? Why is the rings on the side?
Oh, they came off a thingy thing. Oh, they're a bit dirty.
What's a thingy thing?
The screws.
Oh.
They're in my pocket.
Yeah, Ashleigh's now started riding with her GoPro again because I told her off after the fiasco she had with the alleged young lad allegedly causing havoc around them. So I said, yeah, please don't ever ride again without one of these.
Yeah. Amy fell off.
Did you capture it? Nah, I can't do that. She's
Insert the clip here.
No, I'm not going to do that. Not when she's a kid. Oh, you naughty little minx. Anyway.
So I got 3 because they weren't particularly big, so I thought if you wanted 2, then you could have 2.
That's not big.
Well, I don't know. I don't really... Oh. What? Oh, dear me.
That's not big. That's perfectly average.
Oh, sure.
It's not about the size, it's how you use it.
Absolutely.
Don't hurt me like this. I like it. I'm off cooking duty today. Ashleigh's making the jack potatoes. To be fair, Ashleigh does make banging jack potatoes. Even though the method is mine, because I was the one that told her how to make them. But I suppose it's just one of those things where it...
Yeah, but I'm just better at it.
It just tastes better when Ashleigh does it. Oh yeah, you stab them taters.
Taters.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. No way, you just did that.
I told you my brain isn't braining.
Ashleigh just opened the can of beans and then shook it. Why did you do that?
This is why I'm not allowed in the kitchen.
There's bean juice all over. Oh, just wipe it up with a tea towel. It needs to go in the wash anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you are a spoon.
I didn't realise it was that open.
No, but why would you shake a can of beans
I don't
anyway?
know. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's looking good. Yeah, I would say that's about there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is looking good. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Can't wait to dig into this one. Right. So, oh, shit. I mean, excuse me.
Come watch this video.
Hold on. So, I'm going to get to work on doing this. I was going to leave this until tomorrow, but I know that when I get in tomorrow, I'm probably going to want to chill because I'm going to have pretty much everything done. So I'm basically just going to be editing the vlog when I get in tomorrow. So I need to get this done tonight because I want to show the vlog exactly what we're doing to try and transform our bedroom. And also, I'm not going to take it out on you, but a certain someone has gotten a bit too used to treating her bedside like a war zone. So we are going to tackle this as a couple. Haha! I have went and bought, and I have no idea how easy this is to put together. It's definitely a cheap thing, I'm not going to lie, it definitely seems a bit cheap, but what I've done is I bought a unit that's going to sit, hopefully, almost perfectly in this cubby hole here, so I'm going to have to clear that out. And then all of our underwear and bits in our bedside tables are going to go in here, hopefully. And then that means we're going to be able to get rid of these two and get a bigger bed. Yeah.
Love my enjoyable.
I'm sure you do.
It has
Do you
all
know
the
what else
snacks on
loves it? All of the rubbish.
Yeah, the snacks.
There's no helping you. I hope I have enough memory on my phone to be able to do the time lapse the normal way. In fact, I'm going to have to switch over to the time lapse feature because I know that I'm not going to have enough memory on my phone, because I already know this is probably going to end up taking me way longer than I anticipate. There's me thinking, oh yeah, I'll be able to throw this together in about 5 minutes. I can guarantee I'll still be doing this at midnight. What time is it right now?
9:10.
9:10. Right, well, let's see how long it takes me to make this. Well, there we are. Yeah, okay, so I ideally wanted it to be a little bit wider so that it kind of snugly fit in the space, but as far as just a functioning set of drawers, it'll do. Now I need to go ahead and get everything from there into there. And it didn't take long before the residents decided to move in. Those pesky squatters. Oh, and just for context, it was about 45 minutes it took me to establish this. Oh, well. 10 or 11. And we're just about done. Correction, the time was actually 11:15, not 11:20 or 11:20. But yeah, it's now 11:15, and there's a few more finishing touches that I need to add to the Minecraft video before I can render it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just about to add those finishing touches, render out the video, then go to bed and just chill in bed for a bit. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. And it seems like shenanigans are going on, because I've just gotten to the office, and you may notice all of the lights are on. Dean's wallet is here, but Dean's not here, and the Mac's turned on. So I don't know if he's already in, or if things have just been left in a hurry, like there's been some sort of dark emergency that's happened. I will go and investigate. Investigation complete. They are indeed already in the office. Get doing this quickly before anybody else can. Oh, and as I sit down to get on with doing some work on the Mac, like answering emails and such, I need to report I lost £0.5 pound this week, which isn't the best result you could have asked for, but I'll take it. 100% I'll take it. We are definitely heading in the right direction. Things being like a little bit slow, but I think that's normal in winter. I think I'm coming to accept that it's healthy in winter because your body's trying to stay warm because of the cold weather. You're not doing as much activity because the weather's naff. So it kind of makes sense. But like yesterday, I walked home. And I'm going to have to walk home today. And at the moment, the weather is mint. So as the weather gets better, the activity will improve and the weight will drop off again. And I think I just have to get used to just this up and down cycle. But it's all good. Well, that's all of the emails and stuff checked, and I have no idea where the hell Dean is. He's literally been gone. I've been in, 20 minutes now? And he's still not back. But we know that he's in because Catherine's in. So my only thinking is that he's come in, put stuff down, and then he's gone to, park the car or something. But even then, 20 minutes is a long time because that guy walks fast. So, the mystery and the plot thickens. A bit like the gravy. What gravy? My brain is so random. But the banner is in the heat press. Mac is turned on. Second time's the charm because the first one failed, obviously. Second time was indeed the charm. It worked absolutely fine. And my God, I cannot speak today. The mystery of where Dean is has been solved. He's actually gone to a doctor's appointment. Catherine's literally just came in and said, "Is Dean back yet?" And I went, didn't even know where he's gone in the first place. He said, "Oh, he's gone to the doctor's, but he's been gone since 8:30. He's been ages." And I was like, "Oh, right, yeah, no, it's 10:15 right now. He's still not back." So hopefully everything's going well. And oh my God, Dean lives. Sorry, the last thing I told the vlog is that you were at the doctor's because that's what Catherine said. I'm going to get some dinner. Did you bring some lunch in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. I'm not sure.
You think so?
Catherine sorted it, so I'm not 100%.
I will ask. Hello.
Hello.
Quick question. I'm just asking on Dean's behalf. Did you bring dinner in for you and Dean?
I've got salmon and broccoli, but we'd have to half it.
Okay.
What's that?
I'll go and ask him. Salmon and broccoli. Ooh. Catherine said she's brought salmon and broccoli. If she can half that, if that's what you want.
Unless she wants to go somewhere.
Dean said, unless you want to go somewhere, #Fika Friday.
Where should we go?
Uh,
There must be some good places that we haven't been to yet. We've got some stuff behind the beacon.
Catherine said we've got some money behind the bar in the beacon if you want to go there.
We haven't got the voucher, have we?
It's behind the bar, innit?
No, we took it on. The vouchers are on. But they only do things, so it's not good. It's just
I will get there. Dean said yes to Park Hotel.
Oh, there's also the Claxton as well.
Catherine said there's also the Claxton as well.
No, I'm just going to
Park Hotel. And after much deliverance, we arrive. We arrive at the Park Hotel. Me and Dean came here a couple of weeks ago and it's all right actually. Thank you, both. Come on, Petal. Never mind, it's fully booked. So this is our take 2. We're going to try Claxton's. Oh boy, I'm getting hungry. I've never been here before, so...
We came to like a little tooth.
Well, third time was a charm. Oh, well, it's now the end of the day and I've just finished up taking the orders down and yeah, this weather's mint for a Friday, but I need to go home and check on the video actually, so I should probably do that, but we'll see. Not long left until I can have a weekend off. Oh, look who it is.
That is so
Sorry.
great.
I just said to Ashleigh, hold on a second, because I just want to film for the vlog, and she said, hey, you got a blind me? Ashleigh's really sensitive to the... to be fair, it is a bright light. But yeah, how did it go? High five, I'm so proud of you.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Ashleigh literally... obviously I've said to the vlog that you've obviously done like the shadowing and you've done like the occasional like saddle fitting for like the friends and people around you, but like this was like the first time like traveling out there to people that you don't know and like meeting horses and stuff, and it's what you want to do. You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Yeah. But yeah, it was good.
How do you find it when you're doing it? Do you feel like you just get into the stride and you just do it, or...
I baffle myself with how much knowledge I actually have, I think. Like, I was talking to this lady and the horse had it'd been on box rest, so basically it wasn't allowed out the stable for however long because it had an injury. It got kicked in the field.
I don't know why I thought you were just about to say kicked in the face.
No, well, no, it was on its bum, but okay. So yeah, she was saying that it was sore in this, that and the other muscle, and when it was like walking up and trotting up, I could see that it wasn't like properly moving, sort of thing. So we spoke about how I can like help that with the saddle fit and how she can help it with exercises and stuff like that. And I was just like, I was speaking like normally and all these words were coming out my mouth and I was like, blew my neck, I know a lot, don't I?
Blew my neck. Blew my neck. You hear it? Blew my neck. Anyway, I'm proud of you. Well done.
Smashed it.
And how much did you earn today?
Money and fair words. I'm gonna reward myself with some white chocolate buns.
Money and fair words. She earned more than me. But yeah, we're going shopping now. We're going to go to the shops and grab a few bits for tonight. And then we're just going to go home. I've got some work to do, but then chill. Chill. And now I'm pulling off a 200 IQ play because Ashleigh is over in Aldi at the moment, just buying some bits and bobs for a meal on Sunday, a Mexican meal. But I've wanted mini eggs and I didn't have any in Aldi, but I also wanted to buy her like a little present, like just some flowers or something. So I'm heading over to Sainsbury's now because luckily they didn't have any mini eggs in Aldi. I've said, oh, I'll go over to Sainsbury's, see if they've got any in there. And I'm also going to try and buy her a bunch of flowers as well for congratulating her. So here's the 200 IQ play. I got some mini roses because they're not toxic to cats, so hopefully as long as Oreo doesn't, you know, start eating it like it's going out of fashion, everything should be fine. But yeah, I bought her a bunch of flowers a couple of months ago and completely forgot to check if they were toxic to cats, and lo and behold, yeah, they were, so we had to bin them like straight away. So yay. Hello. Oh, okay. No.
Oh, you got me some flowers?
Yes.
Aww.
And they're safe for cats.
Oh, excellent. Oh, that's cute.
Mini roses.
Gorgeous. Thank you.
Well, that's the heating on, and I've got to say, I really am liking those drawers. They are a bit small, but they work, and they actually are quite smooth as well. I thought the part of the problem that I'd have with them is they'd be like a bit finicky to get in and out, but honestly, they're such a glide to get in and out. But the big question is, has my video rendered? See, what can't remember if I told you guys or not, but I tried to render my video last night. Yes, it's complete. Get in. Oh, I tried to render this video last night and it's like 4 and a bit hours long, and I tried to render it last night, but it got stuck at 61%. And it basically does this thing where it gets to 61% and then it stops and it just starts counting up and up the time until it's completed. But no, it's actually completed. So now I just need to double check and open the video file on my desktop just to make sure that it actually plays and that there's no issues with it. Yes! Although it is nearly 5 hours long. I should probably have cut that down a bit more, but it is what it is. It's going up, I don't care. It's just a daft video anyway. Well, it's not a daft video, I mean, it's, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm actually getting to work now on and starting to edit these vlogs. I'm going to download all of the footage that I've got so far up until yesterday, get all that edited, because Ashleigh is ordering us a little bit of takeout food to celebrate. Yes, I know we're getting quite good at this celebrating thing, but and then we're just gonna chill out for the night. But first, let's get the vlog done. What the bloody hell's going on, babe?
The plate wasn't on there properly and it fell off when I picked that one up.
Ah, are you all right? Yeah, I'll get that. I'll sort that.
You didn't get me.
Did it not attack you?
No, well, it attacked the
Right,
side.
Lee, you need to keep the cat out whilst I tidy up this mess. Right, Alright guys, I've put you on the tripod and we're going to wrap this week's vlog up. Now, I need to stress before we get into the nitty gritty things, because I've got a few things that I want to ramble about. And some of them are quite serious and quite important, and I'm not trying to make it all Derry Downer, but it's just some serious conflict that I've kind of come into in my life that I genuinely I'm putting out there into the world to just see if anybody else has had similar experiences or similar thoughts. But before I get to that, just a reminder that all through March, I am going to be switching things up on these vlogs and adding like this hooky intro thing at the beginning of the videos, just to help newer viewers get a better sense and understanding of what these vlogs are going to be about moving forward. and I'm doing it just to kind of help see if we can build a little bit of momentum on these vlogs, because the momentum already has been insane. Like last week's vlog has just hit 1,000 views. We've had a few other vlogs hit 1,000 views, which I can't thank you guys enough. But as you guys know, I have genuinely fallen in love with the process of vlogging over the last couple of months. And you can tell, because if you look at the timestamps of each vlog, they're getting like slowly, some of them are sometimes shorter, but generally they're getting longer and longer and longer. And that's because I'm getting more and more confident. And I don't know if you've noticed this in today's vlog especially, I've been more and more confident vlogging out and about, walking past strangers. I've not been as like shy and worried about talking to the camera when I'm like around them and stuff. And I've come to realise that I genuinely have fallen in love with this process of just vlogging mine and Ashleigh's life. Like, I genuinely want to do this as a career, and I'm going to put my heart and soul into this. But obviously, I want to build up the gaming channel first for a bit, until, you know, the prospect comes where Ashleigh wants to start trying for a family and stuff. I really want to put my all into the gaming videos, so I'm trying to find ways of like spicing up these vlogs, but doesn't take too much time away from the gaming content and just working and being there for Ashleigh and stuff. Because like I've said this on the vlogs a million times, but I could genuinely like make these like aesthetic movies and B-roll footage and sexy microphones hooked up and sexy audio and cinematics. But the reason why I don't is because I just love this nitty-gritty idea of this like off-the-cuff, candid vlogging style with an iPhone. And I think you guys really like it too, because we've literally had thousands of comments and messages on Instagram saying that you love the vlogs. So honestly, thank you so much. And Ashleigh, bless her, has absolutely smashed these vlogs. Not smashed these vlogs, she's smashed going self-employed. Like, obviously we've had the drama this week of not being able to actually register as self-employed, but don't worry, we're still like doing things all above board. Everything's absolutely fine on that front. We're getting a bank account set up, and we're putting everything into a bank account, and we're essentially doing it all on paper, so that when she does finally get registered, the accountant can apply to be submitting accounts on her behalf, and then he can basically look at everything and, you know, make sure it's all legit and everything, which it is, because I've been doing this for years anyway. But I don't want to leave the vlog on this kind of conundrum, but I need to just very, very quickly discuss something which is a bit more of a serious and personal matter to me, because this week ends the first official year of me signing up to the gym. Now, I didn't actually fully start the gym until sort of middle of March time, but I genuinely started at the gym at the last week of February, or the first week of March, sorry, and I am now at a crossroads in my life where I need to decide whether or not I sign up to the gym for another year and go back with the PT for a year and work through things and really figure out, you know, because I have genuinely started seeing like muscles where I've never seen muscles before. Like, I have never seen as much definition that I like ever in my arms and in my shoulders. Like, I've noticed when I like position my shoulders certain ways, like before it just used to be like flat or like this flabby mess, but now I've actually started to see, like, if you can sort of see like I know it looks a bit daft on camera, but like I have never seen this much muscle in my arms before. But I can't lie, I have been bombarded over the last sort of 3 or 4 months on TikTok and Reels and YouTube Shorts and everywhere of people just having insane luck on, and like just insane transformations on weight loss jabs. And please forgive me, I don't mean to sound like a noob, but if you are somebody that's read into all the nitty gritty of like the potential side effects, please don't go and comment them down below. I have read a few comments on TikTok of what, you know, people are saying that, you know, one person of somebody's aunt's, nan's, sister's, uncle's, goldfish, pet dog's, cat's uncle took Manjaro twice and accidentally stubbed his toe and died of sepsis, and apparently it was put down to like the jab. Like the problem is that there's so many unknowns and there's not been enough testing long term, and I know this. So I'm not looking for people to try and like put me off the decision, but I'm just putting this in the vlog just in case there's anybody else out there that might be in a position of thinking to themselves like, why should they suffer through trying to go out there and go running every day or go jogging or do all this exercise and try and do this only to have poor results month on month and, you know, be up and down because you can't manage the demons in your head like me. And when you can take weight loss injections, manage your food intake a little bit and lose incredible amounts of weight. I've seen people losing like 14 pounds a month, which is just insane, because that means I could take it for 2 months and lose what I've lost in a year at the gym. But obviously I've had the muscle transformation, so it's not quite as simple as that. It's a bit more nuanced than that. But yeah, I'm just putting this out there just to kind of see if anybody's got any words of wisdom. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't made that decision. But I welcome all of your comments. I'm just asking, it's a certain type of comment, but you always get the people that just, they have your best interest at heart, bless them, but they just, sometimes they just don't know when to stop. But you've got to understand, I'm not saying that because I'm trying to be a dick. I'm saying that because my wife has had weight loss surgery, Dean's had weight loss surgery, Catherine's had weight loss surgery. I've had other family members that have had weight loss surgery, and they've all lost, collectively amongst my family, Dean, Catherine, Ashleigh, and all the other people that have had it, have collectively lost probably about 40, 50 stone between them, which is a stupid amount. That's like, you're talking like 6, 7, I don't even know, it's like £700 or something between them. And there's risks involved in that too. That's what I'm trying to say, is that there was risks involved with them, but they took it and it's transformed their lives. And I know that there's risks involved with these jabs, but I'm leaning towards going back to the gym. I honestly am. You need to understand that. Like, I don't want to go down the route of those jabs because I want to fix the demons in my head. And maybe the answer is I go and get therapy for a short while before going back to the gym. But I'll see what you guys have to say about it anyway. But I need to make that decision within the next week. I've told my PT that I probably won't be at the gym next week because I've got this like big decision to make in my life, and I'm probably going to speak to my family about it over the weekend and just kind of get feelers about what I'm going to do. But I need you to know that I know some of you aren't going to be pleased. I'm not saying I am, but if I do go down that route, I know that some of you aren't going to be pleased. And I ask that you try not to judge me too harshly for doing what's best for my health and for my family and for everybody else involved, because I have genuine, honest intentions and I just want to help myself so that I can be the best version of me. I've suffered my entire life being overweight. I've never been skinny. Literally, as a kid I was overweight, as a teenager I was overweight, and I obviously have an issue. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. So I'll be interested to see what you guys say about it anyway. Feel free to leave a comment. Or if you want to message me on Instagram, if you don't want to leave a comment publicly, then that's absolutely fine. But just please be kind. Not just to me, but to yourself as well. And I need to be kinder to myself as well. But I've been Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T, and I'm going to end it there, guys. Sorry for leaving it on a bit of a downer, but hopefully you've understood that the intention wasn't to get depressed and down about it, but just to actually have a conversation about it and just kind of stress that I've got this conflict and this thing going on in my brain that I just feel I need to get off my chest, to the community and to the people that are supporting me and to the people that are, getting their inspiration from my journey. So it is what it is. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Don't forget, next week there will be an intro in the vlog, and at the end of March we'll reconvene and we'll discuss all the vlogs and we'll see what you guys think. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. I've been the Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T. I'll see you guys. Goodbye.